Like it's almost what I personally think was I think that that OVO heard Not Like Us and literally was like, this can't work. It's based on this whole A minor and little girls is stupid.
But didn't Drake do the same thing? He's trying to say that man's daughter was the man's child was his manager's daughter.
Hear what I'm saying. What you're saying is Drake put it out and Drake clearly stood by it by it's a fact. Drake stood by it like it's a fact, right? Because he believed it was a fact. Just yes or no? You know what I mean? With the daughter.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because to me, it's like.
So you feel like Drake put that out and knew it was a lie?
I think they were trying to fuck with each other.
Oh, I think personally, I think Drake put it out and knew that wrong. I think Drake put it out and thought it was a fact. That's what I think.
You think somebody fed it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my point is this: nobody's calling Drake a pedophile.
No, nah, but they. So that hear me.
They said pedophile. Why is he around?
Here. No, see what happened is like when I feel like Drake looked at all of those sex allegations, like this is ridiculous. This would never be real, and I feel like that was the arrogance that hurt him.
No,
I swear. Listen to me, bro. Let me land it. Because if he felt like those were serious allegations, he would have pushed against it harder. I feel like
how did he push him right now with a lawsuit?
No, that's already after it.
Okay.
It's like it happened, the explosion goes, all right, I got a response. I'm talking about when the action was rising, when that record was going in the first 15 days. Drake had an opportunity to put out a record that would have just added conflict.
Can I ask you a question? What does that record sound like, guys? I want y'all to understand something. I like you play music, you make music. Like I'm in the studio. When you're in the studio, you don't just play a beat. You talk. You figure out, especially at that master level, right? Of where they are. I believe that the problem with Drake was very simple. He didn't grow up when all his peers had to. Like, I mean, as much as Rick Ross is still acting like a kid and 50 Cent acting like a kid, them niggas have moved on and went to do different, bigger grown man things. Try to have This nigga has never claimed a woman publicly. Think about that. 20 years of stabbing and you ain't had one motherfucker catch you? One motherfucker that you felt like I should be with? So what I think happened is that he came into the world and they loved him and he didn't have to grow up, and then everybody around him realized that they have to grow up. I believe that he's 38. Nigga, he's 2 years from 40. Like, my nigga, it's okay that it's over. But you've misplayed it. You said free the slaves. You talk shit about the Mann family. And I think that what happened was Kendrick said, I'm not going to wait for him to respond. Because remember, the Euphoria, the Meet the Grams and Not Like Us dropped in like a 3-day period or some shit like that. It was like back to back to back to back. And it was like, he didn't have, like Drake dropped the record. We listened to it. I was in Vegas. I never forgot, I'm in Vegas. We had dinner. We listened to Drake record like, okay. And then we get to dinner. We have Mastros. 15 minutes later, Kendrick released a record. It's on Twitter. Kendrick got a record out. Well, hold on, what?
That's what I'm talking about his dad.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, that was the Meet the Grams record because I went to the room and listened to it. And I remember the next morning I woke up and I was in the Uber going to the strip and Not Like Us was playing. And I was like, this nigga is dead. Dawg, let me tell you something. It's okay, by the way. Y'all don't understand the black culture and how hurt it is and how disappointed it is and how neglected we feel and all these things going on in the world. And here come this one dude who's like, I'm black and I'm proud. That nigga Kendrick is damn near like James Brown to niggas now. Like, it's like he's black and he's proud. And I don't know if the boy has enough culture in him or around him that can say, here's how we come back in the strategy. And also, as one more fact, no one stuck up for him. Baby, Slim, nigga, Jay Prince, Lil J, like Nicki, Wayne. Nobody stood up for him. It goes back to the girl from En Vogue. You don't get on the island by yourself by accident. If you was doing something, they figured it out, they all caught on, and now you're playing the victim, and instead of you coming back like Thanos, like, y'all fucked all y'all bitches and some of y'all wives, and I'll do it again, real shit, until you come out like that. Man, Drake can drop Hotline Bling right now, and we wouldn't give a fuck. Nigga, did he address Kendrick in there? He didn't? Oh, shit, tell us when he addressed Kendrick, we'll listen again then. Like, I care about that album with him and Party Next Door. That shit did... Party Next Door and Drake should have did 600,000 first week. They did 250. and they're slowly going. They're slowly sticking up. So I'm not saying it like that because the dude does make great music, and this is an album for ladies. But eventually, Punch, you gotta go back to the streets, and it's no more streets for him to go back to, except for Canada. It's no more streets. It's no, you can't, nigga. You can't come to Atlanta and steal our sound no more. Kendrick already called you a colonizer for doing that. Right? You can't go to Wayne and them because you got away from them. You did what, so it's like, where do you go from here? You go inside. And when
He's
you go,
still loved by Thug.
huh?
He's still loved by Thug. Still
Yeah.
loved by Savage. He come to Atlanta
Loved by who?
and do a
Thug and
record
who?
with them.
Who's-
Thug and Savage.
No, Savage loves him.
Exactly. He come back out here and do more records with them.
21 Savage, Meezy, my nigga, but 21 never said nothing. You missing the point. Like, nigga, it's like, you know what it's like? It's like running for president and no one thinks you should win. No one co-signed you. No one said yes. Nobody has, I mean, you got more niggas sticking up for Puff.
21 said something.
What 21 say?
21 said something 2 or 3 weeks ago in an interview. He said that now Drake did not lose, and I'm still here supporting Drake. The same thing with J. Cole. He actually came out and said that I still got love for you no matter what. I know what you did for me. That's another thing.
Love for you and respecting you is different than, to me, standing up for you. He ain't no fucking pedophile. That was whack that Kendrick said that. Nigga, ain't no bitch said you ain't a pedophile. Nobody has said anything for you.
I hear you.
You on an island by yourself, homie. And by the way, and at that moment, I say just make the island your shit and just be the bad guy on the island. And
I jack it.
that's what I would say.
I'm not mad at what you're
Be
saying.
a character. Nigga, do what 50 do. I'm just
not
saying
mad.
that. But anyway, I just want everybody at home to hear this. Now, do you understand why I want to shoot a punch?